Welcome to my first vegetable garden. Today I want to show you just some things that you can grow in a greenhouse. It's January 12th. This is my greenhouse, and this has sort of been an experiment for me for this year. I've never grown greens in a greenhouse through the winter. And on January 7th and 8th we had sub-freezing, but really deep freezes. The temperature got down to 0 degrees, and you can actually see how my greenhouse sort of bubbles a little bit. Wind can whip in under here. So even when I use my space heater, temperatures really got down to 7 degrees here for prolonged periods. Anyway, my point is, over the last 10 days, these greens froze. And if you don't know, lots of vegetables that are leafy greens can freeze. And the reason being is that when the leaves freeze, their cell structure is set up in a way that the ice doesn't rupture the cell membrane, and therefore the leaves stay intact. As soon as it gets warm, they defrost basically, and they go back to their normal shape. So I just wanted to show you some vegetables that can take a freeze, and that's spinach, onions, endive. These plants have froze at least a half a dozen times over the last 10 days. Red leaf lettuce, that's arugula, that's bunching onions there in the back. Kale does pretty well, that's a purple cabbage. Swiss chard can handle it. The peas really can't. They can handle some freezing, but that plant really got beat up with the 0 degree temperatures that hit here. Over here are cups of lettuces that did perfectly fine. They look really good. And the key, and you can even see my seedlings over here, so they're doing okay. The key is that these leafy greens can freeze. The leaves can freeze. They can defrost, be fine as soon as the warm temperatures come. This greenhouse will heat up to above freezing just about every day, but the night times get really, really cold. But the key is that the roots can't freeze. If the roots stay intact, the earth stays warm enough, then you can really grow greens in Maryland Zone 7 through the winter. And this is how I prepare it. This is a bowl of salad I'm going to have on January 12th, which is pretty cool. And all I do is I take my lettuces, I cut the tops off of the greens that I want, put them into the bowl, and put them back, and they will actually, because they're leafy greens, they're not head forming types of lettuces, they will grow more leaves back. Hope you enjoyed the video and you have some ideas maybe down the line of what you might grow in a greenhouse during the cold months in your area. Please check out my blog at www.therustedgarden.blogspot.com, and also check out my other YouTube videos. Thanks.